times just from performance standpoint, just putting points on the board for this offense, and whatever I need to do, whether that's standing in the pocket, making a throw, getting us into the right run check, getting us in the right protection, whatever that is. And I feel like we're taking steps in the right direction, which is the good thing, but at the same time, just continuing to get better off things like that.
The fumble that you had, or the near fumble, I guess, during the game, were you trying to pull that back? Did you double clutch because you saw the contact with Marvin down the field? I guess what happened in that play?
Yeah, so Marvin was really the first read on that play, and obviously kind of got held up there. And so I got out of the pocket trying to extend it, and we were kind of on that fringe range, so I was trying to throw it away and avoid taking a sack, because I feel like if we took a sack there, we'd probably be out of field goal range. So trying to save points. But, I think I have to do a better job of getting rid of that ball earlier, or if worst comes to worst, just taking a sack there and living with it, rather than what could have been a touchdown for Penn State.
There was a play at Purdue where something happened where you were going down and trying to put the ball away. I think your knee was ultimately down before you got rid of the ball anyways. I guess how much of a talk is there between you and Ryan about those plays maybe not happening?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's something that I need to eliminate, just plays like that. And I feel like sometimes if you make the play, everybody's happy, it's great, but at the same time, you kind of have to weigh the risk with the reward. And I feel like that's part of the game, but that's part of the game that I feel like I need to get better at, and not putting the ball in harm's way, because, if we stay on schedule and, if I took a sack there against Penn State, it would have sucked in the moment, but, they wouldn't have gotten a touchdown. Thankfully, the refs saw the hold, but...
With Carnell, he was the second most targeted receiver on Saturday, I think, behind Marvin. What goes into forming chemistry with a guy who comes 2 years after you do?
Yeah, I think Carnell getting here in the spring helped myself a lot and helped him out a lot too. And he was advanced from the time he got here. I think everybody saw that right from the jump. And he had a really good spring ball, and got some reps with the ones in spring ball, which helped out a lot. And then he worked his tail off all off season, and we got a bunch of reps, and then fall camp the same thing. So I feel like we definitely made up for that lack of time together just this past 8 months, whatever it was. And then he's just a tremendous player to be 18 years old and to be able to step into a game like that and play really well. And obviously you guys see my trust in him. I target him a few times. So the future is beyond bright for Carnell.
Was there a moment in spring or in the fall where you're like, okay, this guy's going to be what I want soon enough?
Yeah, I mean, really when Mech and Julian kind of decided they weren't going to get reps, I forget exactly the reason why in the spring, and then Carnell kind of stepped up into that role right away, and I did a really good job. And I knew right kind of from that first day, just the way he carried himself, the way he ran his routes, the way he talked and saw the game, he was going to be one of them.
And then one more thing, what's it like throwing against Jermaine?
Yeah, Jermaine is he's probably one of the most competitive kids on the team. And when he got here, it didn't matter if he was going against Marvin or a freshman receiver, he was going to bring the same exact intensity, the same exact focus to every single rep. And that was really the first time I saw a young DB. It kind of reminded me of Denzel's freshman year when he started. He kind of his eyes lit up at the opportunity to play against good competition.
If you were a coach,